It's over for Shannon Sharpe at ESPN for now. I repeat, for now. So I'm at an investors conference and I was listening to some pitches, decided to take a break, went to the bar to hydrate, opened up my phone and boom, Shannon's X account has this screenshot. Quote, "My statement is found here and this is the truth. The relationship in question was 100% consensual. At this juncture, I'm electing to step aside temporarily from my ESPN duties. I will be devoting this time to my family and responding and dealing with these false and disruptive allegations set against me. I plan to return to ESPN at the start of the NFL preseason. I sincerely appreciate the overwhelming and ongoing support I've received from my family, fans, friends, and colleagues. Shannon Sharpe." But here's the problem. There are two ways to fight allegations like this. The traditional method, which you let your lawyers speak and you put out that blanket statement that says, "I'm going to let due process take care of itself and we'll discuss this in the court of law," blah, 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 right? And then there's the newer model, which Jay-Z took, which is come out swinging, and not only swinging, but successfully winning that fight, getting the case dismissed, turning the plaintiff into a defendant in a countersuit, and suing them for defamation along with the lawyer. Now that's a knockout blow. Shannon Sharpe chose the Jay-Z route. He even mentioned Jay-Z in one of his responses to these allegations. Here's the problem with the Jay-Z route, what Shannon is going through right now. Because when you go, if anybody's ever been in a fight and you win that fight, oh, people gonna know you still been in a fight, even if you're victorious. So ESPN didn't sign up for a fight with Shannon Sharpe. And Shannon Sharpe signed on to ESPN saying everything in that conduct policy I would adhere to. So with the presumption of innocence, all of a sudden they had a change of heart, change of mind, and said, "Hey, we'll allow you to put out this press release. We'll allow you to mention it first. You can say we're mutually parting ways for now, whatever you want to say, but we can't continue our relationship for now. We'll see if that's forever when the NFL preseason starts." But here's the problem with it. And these are some of the missteps. And I've heard a lot of people talk about these missteps, and I discussed them as well. When you come out swinging, you got to remember they're going to fight back as well.
In a story that's been making waves across social media, Shannon Sharpe, NFL Hall of Famer and popular ESPN commentator, has reportedly parted ways with the network following a personal controversy involving a 19-year-old woman he briefly dated. According to multiple sources, the two had met earlier this year outside of work at a gym. The relationship was said to be short-lived and, by all initial accounts, consensual. However, just weeks after the relationship ended, the young woman came forward claiming Shannon had been emotionally distant and, in her words, mean to her during their time together. While no laws were broken, the woman's statements gained traction online, sparking conversations about her being almost 20 years old while Shannon is pushing 60 years old. Some critics argued that even if nothing illegal happened, the optics of a man in his 50s dating a teenager, legally an adult, but still very young, raised ethical questions for someone in the public eye. ESPN, facing growing public pressure, issued a brief statement saying that Shannon and the network have agreed to part ways to avoid further distractions and allow all parties to move forward. Let me know what you think about this. Leave a comment and like this video, and see you guys in the next video.